Just how does it feel for you to be here tonight, knowing that we're supporting Michelle? She is now taking over Drag Race Down Under.
I've been attending these events for Drag Race since the beginning. I want to say since it was at Rage. It was like pictures of me and Adam Lambert from that carpet hanging out. The show has had such a global impact. Queer stories being told from all perspectives. Even the evolution of those stories and which stories were allowed to be told have evolved as we have. So Drag Race has evolved, we've evolved, and the next step is a very competent, talented, gorgeous, kind individual like Michelle is getting an opportunity to step in to do what she literally does best, which is offer, as a performer, kind, constructive criticism. I always joke around when I leave the house and I do a carpet or something and the look is not right, and I'm like, damn, I had no friends. You need a friend to say, I'd like to offer this as a suggestion, especially for young entertainers who maybe just perform at their home bar. The stage is global, so what else can you do? How can you diversify your talents, your skill sets, your strengths? And I think, we'd all be really lucky if we had a Michelle in our life.
And now, obviously, this is a queer reality show. You are part of the forefront of that, I would say. I know this year you got to go to the White House, for Pride. Just what was that experience like, being there, being with the president, the vice president, and and both casts of Queer Eye?
I think it was really incredible that they did ask for both the OG and new cast. So there's surrogates from both. I got to be Carson and I went. Obviously, Drag Race star Carson. And, look, we didn't know what to expect. We went to the VP residence where Kamala and the second gentleman live, Vice President Kamala Harris. And there was a pride party. Nymphia Wins from Drag Race emceed. Billy Porter sang. The Vice President spoke. It was so thoughtful. I got to take a selfie with her before. They had a little private meeting for a handful of us. And I'd met her before and she remembered. And I was like, oh my gosh. The next day, we had a little quick kind of skit, which is on her socials, of us walking through her office, kind of slight little beginning of Queer Eye. And then we sat down for a thoughtful conversation in front of the press corps. And no question was off limits. And the way she answered these questions and her thoughtful nature to really see us, her empathy, her humanity, partnered with her strength as a leader, we all left oof, if anything ever happens to Joe, because he was still running. And then when he stepped down, I was like, no, trust me. I've been there. I've been in the house. I saw it. I've been following her for years. She's got it. We're in good hands under a Harris Waltz presidency. We just are.
Anything you want to say to voters out there?
Please don't sit this one out. The thing is, I think people are looking at this as someone you're going to marry. This is the leader of the free world. You need someone who is strong, who is kind and compassionate, who is leading the American people and not doing it for their own personal gain. You are not going to get every single thing you want, and your job isn't over as a citizen when you elect a president. They don't got it all. It's your job to make a noise about the things that still matter to you so we can get there, so the presidency can evolve, so the people in power can hear your voice. It's not a vote once and done. The work continues. Don't be frustrated. Let that be a motivating factor to help you make the decision to hopefully change the course of history. We need it, especially for queer protections. Project 2025 is no joke, and we're not going back.